All right, so now we're going to take a look at the first small solo in this song. The solos get longer as we go along. So here's the first one. I'll play it and then we'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this solo is being played over the verse pattern, which is D to C to G. The scale that works over those three chords would be D mixolydian, which is one of the modes from G major. So if you want to check out some scale information, you can check out the scales section of this DVD. Okay, but now we're going to start going through it. The first phrase is simply playing on the B string 10, 8, 7. And we'll do that 2 times. And then we play 10, 8 on the B to 9 on the G 2 times. Now we're going to follow that with 10 to 8 on the B. Pre-bend on the 10th fret of the B, up a full step, and then we're going to come down from that bend. Play the 8 on the B, bend back up on the 10 of the B, up a full step. Grab 10 on the high E, bend 10 on the high E up a full step, come back down, and then bend on the G string 9th fret up a full step. Okay, so that last little phrase from the first little pre-bend is okay, so let's play that whole first solo now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. All right, so we just learned the first solo. So coming out of the first small solo, we're back into another verse, the second verse now. And then we'll be into the second chorus, and those are the exact same as the first verse and the first chorus. So there's nothing new to learn there. Now we're going to be into the second solo, which is a little bit longer here, okay? So we'll break this down into sections. The first section sounds like this. Okay, so we start off with the same phrase that we did in the first solo. On the B string, we're going to play 10, 8, 7 2 times. And then we're going to play 10 to 8 on the B to 9 on the G 2 times. And then we're going to play 10 to 8 on the B. So far, it's identical to the first solo. Now we're going to repeat 10 to 8 on the B, so this is something new. And then we're going to play on the 7th fret of the B string and bend up a half step and come back down. And then we're going to catch the 7th fret on the G string now. That can be a tough little phrase because you want to try and pivot with your first finger to get both of those strings. And then we're going to play the 7th fret of the B string again, bend that up a half step, and then grab the 10th fret of the E string with your 4th finger, back to the B string and release that bend. Okay, so that whole phrase sounds like this. Okay, here's the next phrase. Okay, so what's happening here is we go back to the B string, 10 to 8, to 7, play 10, 8, 7 again, Now we're going to slide into the 12th fret on the B, play the 10th fret on the high E 2 times, 13 on the B, now up to the 15th fret of the B, bend that up, hit it again and again, come back down, now slide into the 13th fret. So here's what you just learned. Okay, the next phrase sounds like this. That's simply playing a half-step bend from the 12th fret of the B string up and back down, 12 on the G, 12 on the D. Next phrase. So what I'm doing here is I'm bending on the 14th fret of the G string. This will be a pre-bend. I'm going to bend that note up before I strike it. Come back down, 12th fret of the G, slide up from 14 to 16 on the G, play 15 on the B, bend up a full step with the middle finger, come back down. Now I'm going to play on the 17th fret of the B string, bend up a full step. After I've done the bend, I'm going to grab the 17th fret of the high E with my 4th finger. And then play the B string again. And let those two notes ring together. Okay? So let's go back and put this whole solo together. Here's what we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4.